and welcome Helena Clark here. Helena or Helena?
Helena.
Helena. Is this working, isn't it? It works. Okay. Helena is working in Periscopix in London, isn't it? And she is head of a PPC team that has won the Search Awards last year, isn't it? And she has been named in 2015 in the PPC Hero Top 10 important international experts. So we are talking about shopping campaigns and how to make it more, how to improve their performances. Okay, that's all yours.
Cool. Morning, everybody. So thanks for the introduction. As Gianpaolo said, I'm from Periscopix, which is an agency based in London, and today we're just going to be covering some shopping campaigns and I guess our best practices as an agency. Shopping's in quite an exciting place at the moment because it's growing a lot, and Bing's just launched their product as well, so it's definitely something that a lot of our retailers in-house are getting on board with, and there's a lot of features that we can be utilising more to get better results from the campaigns. So just, it's the wrong presentation.
Is the
Yeah, sorry. There you go. Cool. Thank you. Cool. So I'll just move on to a bit of an overview about Periscopix for anyone who hasn't come across this before. So we're a specialist biddable media agency based in London. We were founded in 2004. We specialise in PPC. We've got a programmatic display team and also a GA team. We're the second largest PPC team in the UK as well. And we're just over 160 employees there. And we've got 42 bilingual speakers in-house. Last year, we were the most awarded agency by The Drum in the UK, and that's really down to the data-driven approach we take for our clients, and that would take me on to, I guess, what we're going to be covering today in terms of how we structure shopping. So firstly, I'm just going to go through the basics of how shopping ads work, and then I'm just going to go through how you can kind of change up your strategy to make it a bit better. I'm going to show you a client example of some results we've seen by restructuring. And then finally, I'm just going to go through a few other additional bits that you can do to really be enhancing your performance. So, there you go. At a very basic level, this is how a shopping ad looks on the left-hand side. These work really well for retailers. So you've got an image, a price, a link to the product. So you go directly to the product. So they work really well for retailers. Users know exactly what they're going through to when they click on their ads. In order to get these running, an advertiser will submit a feed to Google Merchant Center. You make a bid in AdWords, and that's at all product, category, or product level. And then when a user query from content in the feed matches to your bid and a user query, you will show an ad. So just to run over a merchant feed in more detail, this is a snippet of a few hundred products. So there's a lot of information in the feed, and this is basically the basics of a shopping campaign. If this isn't good here, you're not going to be appearing next to the queries that you want. So each row in here represents a product, and each column represents an attribute for that product. So you've got a description, a link to the product, a price, the stock levels, and this is the information we give to Google and Bing in terms of matching to products, so it's really the core of where we start. And I'll cover a bit more detail there on how you can really optimise that for your campaigns. The issue we've got with the Merchant Center is we don't really have that much control over the keywords we're